back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about not allowing others to measure your value. And I know that I'm long overdue for an astrology video. I got more astrology videos for you guys. Just stay tuned. But today I wanted to talk about this topic because it's been weighing on my spirit and I've been wanting to share my insight with you guys. So let's get into it. So not allowing others to measure your value. You know, as you go along your path and you start elevating yourself, cleaning up your energy, you start realizing the value that you hold and the influence that your energetic imprint has on the world around you and how important it is in your purpose. And then you start getting to a place where it's just like, a lot of people don't deserve being around me. And it's true. A lot of people don't deserve to be around you. They can't afford to be around you. Why? Because you're too high vibrational. That's why. Your energy is too expensive for them. These are the same people who want to complain about people being, bougie or thinking that they're too good and things of that nature. And it's like, yeah, if you want to evolve in life, there comes a point in time where you do have to realize, like, I'm better than this. I deserve better, and I deserve to be in higher places around high quality situations and people. And yeah, it does sound arrogant, but this is part of you evolving. You have to realize that, okay, like, I can't be in the mindset of like, we're on the same level. Because then, as you're evolving, you start to realize the people around you, they're not on the same level as you. They're not on the same path. They don't have the same vision as you. So you have to separate yourself and energetically match with people who are on the same level as you. Or if you're here and then somebody's here and you're trying to integrate with them, you're going to start seeing that you go down. You know what I'm saying? You go down and this person is taking from you. It's literally energy. It really does remind me of like money and like numbers. Think of your energy as like an expensive item or, an expensive product. It's like there are people in this world who they want the high quality and things like that, but they're not willing to put in the work for it. They're not willing to really put the money to get that thing. So these are the same people who go into like high quality stores, expensive stores, and they're asking for a discount. It's the same thing people do with your energy. They see that you're a high vibrational being, be it you're a good friend, you're very honest, you're authentic, and these are the same people who come around you wanting to manipulate you out of your energy by doing like weird little tactics to make you vulnerable, to make you self-doubt and second guess yourself, or make you feel like, they try to reject you and make you feel insignificant, to where they'll make you question, like, should I like try to like get along with people, and like, am I like being problematic? Am I being too... Listen, you're being exactly how you need to be to protect your energy. You don't need to diminish yourself for that person who wants to do little weird tactics to get to your energy. Why? Because they can't afford you. You're too energetically expensive for them, and they're too energetically broke to even afford you. So why? That's like them trying to ask for a discount. They act like they're entitled to your energy. These are the same people who want to make comments of like, you're not being humble and things of that nature. Like, just like the little comments that they say to kind of make you kind of like lessen yourself for them. No, you're not entitled to anything. Oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Like, they want to go like get upset. I don't have to do anything. It's my energy. I choose how much of it to give and not to give, and that's not up for you to decide. These are the entitled people who just think that you owe them something. You don't have to do anything, and you don't have no business demanding anything from anybody. It's the same thing when you go to these expensive stores. You know, these are the same people, entitled people who ask for discounts. They want to make a whole scene when they're not getting their way. No, these are my standards. These are my boundaries. Respect it or get out of my face. It's the same thing that these stores do. This is the price, and I'm not negotiating the price for you. It's either you pay it or you don't, and you leave and go somewhere else. But I'm not losing money for you. Just the same thing with your energy. I'm not losing or diminishing my energy for you. Who the fuck are you? And a lot of these people, it's just like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? So, and you know, these are these same people, when they get mad, they want to make it seem like, oh, they're too much. I don't want to deal with them. Oh my God, like, they have all these boundaries and standards, and they're always just like asserting themselves and letting you know, like, oh, like, you can't do this. Like, you just let them know how far they could go with you. People don't like that, and that's their problem, because you should be putting boundaries and standards on yourself. People will go as far as you allow them to. If you don't have any boundaries, you don't have any standards, people are going to do whatever the fuck they want with you, and they're going to measure your value. You don't put that kind of control in people's hands. You don't put that kind of control in people's hands. And just because people reject you, take it as a good thing. When you really take a step back and look at these same low vibrational, energetic, broke people, you start to realize, like, it's good that you reject me and you don't want to be around me. Why? Because it's just like, why the fuck would I want to be around you? You talk shit, you judge, you're angry, you're bitter. Why the fuck would I want to even be around you? So it's good that you're in this space of, like, I don't want to deal with them. They think they're good. That is your problem. You can't afford to be around me. That is your problem. Same thing for the analogy with the expensive item. You can't afford it. That is your problem. That's not the company's problem. That's your problem. Go fix yourself. This is something that I had to realize as I gotten older, because realistically speaking, nobody likes to feel rejected or feel made to feel like they're insignificant because, you know, you're being too much for people. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, as you should be. Why? Because you deserve better. You deserve more. You deserve quality. And like the same way with the expensive item, the same way how there are people who can't afford it, there are people who can afford you. There are people that can't afford that item, right? Let's go back to the expensive item analogy. There are people who can't afford it. There are people who won't ask for discounts. There are people who will drop that money so quick without any question. It's the same thing with your energy. There are people who are willing to invest in you. There are people who are willing to keep up with you. There are people who will cherish and value you and appreciate you and respect you and your standards and your boundaries. And they won't try to compromise you. Why? Because they love you for how you are. But going back to the people who reject you, just because they reject you, that doesn't make you insignificant. That doesn't make you less than. Why? Because you know your value. When you know your value, you know who you are, you know what you bring to the table, especially like energetically, nobody could diminish anything. Why? Because it's not up to them to decide whether you're valuable or not. In general, if that's what they think, that's their problem. But that doesn't take away from your value. You're still high vibrational. If they don't want to invest in you, they think you're too much. They think whatever, you're not worth the effort. That is your problem. And you know, there are those people who will try to, you know, do crazy things to like have you discount yourself, and don't do it. Just like there are people who do crazy things to get the most expensive cars, purses, clothes. That's their problem. You remain in your high vibrational energy. You remain in your power. If people want to go crazy and do weird shit, that's on them. If people want to reject you and think you're not worth the effort, that's on them. That doesn't diminish who you are and what you energetically bring to the world. There are people who are willing to show up for you and be good, high quality people to you in your life and add more value to your life instead of diminishing your value and diminishing the value. Like, they add. There are people who add more to your life instead of taking. There are people who are willing to, you know, take proper care and nurture you instead of just mistreating you. You know what I'm saying? Just like how a lot of these people, they buy expensive things and they don't even know how to keep up with it. they don't even know how to properly take care of it. So it's like, I'm not trying to say like you're an object, you're definitely not, but approach your energy like you're an expensive item in a store, basically. And approach it the way a lot of these expensive companies would. Like, I'm not talking down my price for you. Who the fuck are you? It's either you buy it or you don't. It's the same thing with your energy. I'm not letting down my boundaries for you. I'm not lowering my standards for you. Because who the fuck are you? It's either you respect my boundaries and my standards and you show up to that, or get the fuck out of my face. And that's it. That is my message to you guys. We're deep in Aries season. Well, we're not deep. We just got into Aries season. But as we go deeply into Aries season, take this with you, because you know Aries energy, it is about standing in your truth, knowing who you are and not compromising yourself for not nobody. Being in your power, being confident in yourself, even amongst people who they're just snakes and they want to do weird shit to try to get to you or try to let your guard down. Try to have you let your guard down. Like, no. You remain in your power, you remain high value, and you just keep it pushing. Naturally, they'll just fall away. They'll just fall out of your life. They don't deserve to be there, and you deserve better. And I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave it down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.